This is an update to what's been happening. As you can see, I'm not doing so well. My diseases that are starting to overwhelm me. Okay, so I'm at the Supreme Court level. I've been waiting for a response from the court. The court is to let the lawyer give his side of the story, and they need to get back to me, and they need to figure out if they're going to take on the case or dismiss it. Okay, there's a lot going on here. All right. I had a problem over the years coming forward, and then when the health problems got so bad, I thought I'd try one last time. And a lawyer suggested to forget about trying to go after Mark, go after the source that coached Mark, that negotiated the deal between me and Mark, and see what the court and the Bar Association has to say about that. All right, so I tried that, and I wasn't getting anywhere. Well, I did something that I wasn't supposed to do. I revealed what was going on here when Mark was at my home. And that was, I was a witness to a pre-9/11 event. Now, when Mark was here, this was after 9/11. And this actually was a few years, after that. But people don't understand what was happening. And so I'm going to try to help you out with that, so you can understand that and why the government was basically hiding the witnesses. And since we're in September of 2021, this is probably a very good time to do it. So when these three individuals came into the dump that were terrorists and cooperatives, they told us the plans a year and a half in advance of 9/11. And they gave us the plans, which were the notebook they threw out, flight software, a dead man's computer, Almighty playing cards, and they told us all these people that were involved. And an FBI agent was following under the car. Well, that FBI agent told us that we could never tell anybody, and all the great means that they would go to shut us up, including killing off our entire family lines, setting us up for a crime, charge us with treason. He said that he can even stick us in a prison and nobody would ever know who we are, and we'd never get out. Okay, well, a lot of information has come forward over the years, and how important that was is very interesting. The person that handed us, or told, threw out, dropped off the evidence, was a key figure in a sleeper cell in the plot of 9/11. Now, what's interesting is the government tells everybody a different side to the story. So as long as nobody knows about that pre-event, nobody would know any different. So if you know about the pre-event, you know that they could have stopped the 9/11 attacks, but instead we were told to shut up, don't tell anybody, don't try to stop it. That doesn't make any sense. Well, now, years later, we find out that not only was that guy a key member of the sleeper cell, he was one of America's most wanted in the 9/11 plot. It gets deeper than that. He was supposedly in a prison, but he wasn't there. The prisoners tried to alert the authorities that somebody else took his place. One prisoner, I read this online on a news article, that one prisoner managed to call his mom, that was a customs officer, to notify her that he wasn't there. Now that's interesting, because that's exactly what that FBI agent said. He said he could stick us in a prison and nobody would ever know. Well, apparently somebody took his place. That guy became the key witness for the United States, and the agencies that were involved was the CIA, the Secret Service, and the FBI. But later on, it was revealed that they withheld evidence. Well, you know, they were hiding us. So it gives you an idea how big of a deal it was for us being those witnesses that they were hiding. Okay, so me going to the Supreme Court, trying to go after that lawyer. I revealed to the Supreme Court what happened, even though I wasn't supposed to. That Mark was a witness, that I was a witness while Mark was staying at my home. And they were monitoring me. And the information about the monitoring should be somewhere. Well, I found out that most likely it did exist, and I was given a 4-page letter of all the reasons why I can't have it, nor can I reveal it. Okay? So the government has a problem. The problem is this. Facebook's become big, out of control, too big. They need to break it up. Well, I just gave them the solution. That Mark robbed me and used my intellectual property to create Facebook with the help of that attorney, because that attorney coached him. Not only did that attorney coach him, when the battle of Facebook was going on, and they were at the Supreme Court level, the attorney called my house, representing Mark, asking me to give a statement that I gave the intellectual property to Mark. And in that time, while talking to that lawyer and Mark, they tried to get me to say it and record it, for they could use it in court. And it looks like they did. In fact, at one point during the conversation, the lawyer says, "We got it." And then voices were heard saying, "We don't need him anymore." So how big is this? Well, the agreement was, using my internet business plan and my intellectual property, my idea, was supposed to be a return of 15 cents on every dollar made by using it. They use it to create Facebook. That means 15 cents on every dollar that was owed to me. Now, I said to Mark, we need to, what I want done is somebody needs to donate money to the free clinics and shelters and MDA. And I said it would be really a good idea if you did it on your side, because it would be great publicity. But he didn't really want to do that, so it looked like it was going to wind up being me if I would have seen the 15%. Can you imagine how great that would have been for a lot of people? So we got a problem here. I'm waiting on the Supreme Court to decide what they're going to do. My friends and relatives are getting very afraid, because we know from the past when we were witnesses and they were literally tormenting us, harassing us, threatening us on a regular basis, using government agencies against us, that when things got bad, we tried to seek help, and the people that we seeked help from are dead. One committed suicide, well, we think it's him. And the other one, which we know is him, he had an accident. Seems awfully strange that the people that we asked for help from died. Well, now here's another situation. Of the witnesses that I had, I only revealed a few of them to begin with. Of the witnesses, one of them was in law enforcement. I didn't reveal that. But I did reveal the message, the email, back and forth to each other. And I showed that to the Bar Association and the Supreme Court. Well, somebody contacted him and offered him a very large sum for non-disclosure. But guess what? Shortly after he told me that he was going to take the non-disclosure for the large sum, he died in the line of duty. I saw it on TV and I couldn't believe it. I thought, oh my God, how can this be? And I kept on hoping that maybe it wasn't him. Maybe he had a twin with the same name. So we don't know what's going to become of this. You know, they said it would be treason to bring up what happened in the past with the 9/11 pre-event. And I'm at the end here. I mean, I need help. You know, I can't survive without something with these diseases. And I said, you know, if I could survive on my own, I didn't have to be wealthy, I never would have come forward. But it's time to do what is right. People have asked me, well, you know, if the government helped you, would you shut up about 9/11? You know, I don't want to, but if I had to, I would. There you go. Maybe enough people have watched my videos from before that they will pick up on it and carry it on if I don't. So this is it, people. This is what's happening. And the health, like I said, isn't doing too good. It's taking my heart. That's that Emery-Dreifuss muscular dystrophy. And with the COVID going on, that's not good. They want me to have a surgery done. But with all the people in the hospital, I'm like, that's going to happen. So I don't know what's going to happen here. So thank you for watching this.